Go.
Yeah, let's Sturgis.
Yes, sir.
Hi everybody and welcome to It's 5 o'clock somewhere, the drunken talk show where anything goes. I'm your host, DogeCola. This is my bartending co-host,
Epolight Laval. Thank you.
Epolight Lavelle. Thank you guys for coming. We do have to do a mild disclaimer. This event is 21 plus. We deal with alcohol and various things of sexual nature. Sometimes, never too graphic, but sometimes.
Never.
So if you are underneath the age of 21, if you couldn't be a decent human being and read the wall of text you get when you enter the room, this is a 21 plus event. Hi, Lauren.
Also,
Lauren.
copyright disclaimer: we did not make this music. It is
Right,
perma
copyright
by Kevin
disclaimer.
McLeod.
We did not write the porno music.
Yeah.
We don't write the porno music. I think that's enough of the porno music. All
Lauren, it's
righty.
good to see you.
Lauren, good to see you, dude.
You invited them? Odds?
How you doing tonight, Lauren?
I'm okay. Yeah, just chilling, hanging out, doing my thing.
Anyway, so, Epolight, how was your weekend? Are you there? You alive?
My weekend has been okay. I mean, I worked on Saturday. Apparently the governor did something about indoor events, but so far I'm still working. So we'll see if he shuts down the state again. So we'll see see what he does.
That's gotta be a pain in the ass.
You know, it's it has its moments. It has its moments. Like I'm over here going, come on, quarantine, let's go. Like sometimes it's weird because sometimes with how the bar is now, I did better before, and then it's kind of like roulette. It's like, do I want to make money or potentially kill the parents that live in my house? It's kind of like, like.
Yeah.
I don't care if I catch it and die, but if I catch it and bring it home and they die, then I'll probably get pretty pissed off. So,
That would ruin my day, yeah.
that's just kind of how it is. Like they take care of them. I figure they took care of me. And, yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Nice. All right. So do you have anything to go off for the...
Sure, I'm going to talk about my dog, okay? So I know I told you guys a little bit ago that I was teaching my dog how to talk, and I'm not talking bow wow, like actually teaching him how to use buttons and go like, hey, like he can walk outside, play, do this. And so today, I'm really not like, I don't usually eat like fast food. So I was like, I want a cheeseburger. So I'm like, puppy, you want a cheeseburger? And he's like, he hit the walk button, which I already like disabled. So like, it just makes a noise now. So we get him in the harness, get there. I get a cheeseburger, a couple of them, I get him one. And all right, like, look, all right, look, guys.
We might need to tell the audience to quiet down a bit right now.
Just a bit,
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. We keep the mics open usually, but
But I know like my dog and his cheeseburger fetish is not the best thing, but anyway. Well, I mean, he loves the cheeseburger, But anyway, well, because he's a very picky eater, so we get to Burger King. I get back a cheeseburger, and I taught the dog to start to talk, but now he doesn't shut the fuck up. So I come home, and as soon as he gets there, like as soon as I get home with the bag, I put on the table, he runs over the button and hits this annoying button that I call, it's like hungry. So it's like, hungry, and we just kept saying, I was like, fuck, all right, dude, here's your cheeseburger. Here is your goddamn cheeseburger. Like, just, it's weird.
That's a pretty bougie dog getting cheeseburgers.
Well, I mean, honestly, he doesn't like his dog food. And I know I've already said this before, but like I brought home the salmon the one day, like the blackened salmon.
Mhm.
And like, I don't know. I didn't think he was going to like salmon, the blackened salmon. And then, I gave it to him and he just started wagging his tail, was excited. And this is a dog that doesn't like chicken, doesn't like sometimes ground beef. He likes cheeseburgers, though. I don't know what the hell's up with that. And shit started to make sense. He liked blackened salmon. I'm like, oh my gosh, shit started to make sense. It's like, he is an African dog, you know what I mean? He was like, oh my gosh, finally these goddamn Caucasians are spicing up my goddamn food. Like, I didn't know as a white person that salt and pepper was not a seasoning until I started dating a black guy or 6. I'm just saying, you know, like, you know, I mean, it's true though. It's true because like I made food that was tasty for me. But what, you know, like I still remember James. He's like, babe, I know you tried hard for this, but like it doesn't have any flavor to me. And I mean, I thought I killed Dracula, but anyway, it was delicious. The dog was like, I don't know. He, you know, loved his cheeseburger today. I had to disable the walk button because obviously he kept hitting it like 800 fucking times. And I was like, I'm not trying to lose 20 pounds giving you a walk every 10 minutes. So yeah, you know, but that's pretty much it today. Like, I didn't really do so much, and the dog enjoyed his cheeseburger and annoyed the shit out of me as soon as I came home for it. You know, like nowadays, like, he waits for me to come home from work, and he just stands by the door, licks my hand, licks my that, and then goes right over to hungry. I'm like, dude, like, can you love me for like 10 minutes before you're like begging for food? You know, I gotta stop getting.
You should give your dog a couple more buttons so he starts getting existential. You know, he's like, what is?
Oh no, like I'm trying to get him with the basics right now, but you know, like, but yeah, he's bougie when it comes to his food. Like dog food, he doesn't have a problem eating his own ass for an hour, but he just wants like fucking salmon and cheeseburger. But anyway, so that's pretty much my day. Do you have a news story and alcohol news? Let me get drunk real fast.
What are you drinking tonight, by the way?
I am. So for those who don't know, I'm drinking melon balls. So yeah, who is this guy on our stage? Boss Michael, please don't go back there. Thank you. So I'm drinking melon balls. It's vodka. Melon liqueur, Maduri, and pineapple juice.
I see black, Aggie.
Nice. Sounds good. Sounds good.
So do you have any news, or do we have an ad?
I'm just drinking straight up whiskey again. Anyway, we're gonna do today in drunk news. Let me go ahead and.
So is this like an open mic thing, stuffing?
So this happened literally just a couple days ago. Let me check.
Aggie.
Are recalling their new they released an alcohol-free version of their beer that came out and they recalled it 2 weeks ago because you know,
it tasted like
alcohol-free beer tastes like shit. Like, who's gonna want freaking alcohol-free beer in the first place? It's like, you know, if you're an alcoholic and you're trying to kick off and stuff, like, why would you choose beer of all things? You know,
it's what beer drinkers drink when they're not drinking.
It doesn't taste great, right? You drink a beer, like I get there's hopheads out there, and you know, beer can. It depends, because I used to drink a lot of IPAs. It
makes you piss your pants on the show, right?
Yes, exactly. So they released that. Apparently, they were concerned there was like a microtins in the cans that might like contaminate the beer. So they were recalling them. They had some people. Let me check over here.
Let me check. Did the added microbes actually make the beer taste better? So that's why they don't want people to get used to the good taste.
Says, I'm trying to find. I find this response lacking. I bought and consumed almost 2 liters of this last week. That guy is fucking screwed. That guy. We're probably not going to hear from him anytime soon. But yeah, the responses on this thing were kind of like wild.
Fan is floating up there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, Doge?
Yeah, I'm trying to find this thing. Another one says, microbiologist, who has consumed this drink, have we have any right to know its meaning? Because I found that funny that he started with microbiologist, because I don't feel like, you know, his title really, you know, doesn't really matter in this situation. Like, if you drunk the thing anyway, you would be asking, right? Like, he's just like fancy. So I decided to do my own. I kind of messaged him. I said, hi, host of a drunk VR talk show here. I haven't actually had this drink, but I think all non-alcoholic beers in general should be recalled. And
Yeah.
They hit me with that. So you know. Yeah, so probably wasn't the best, but you know what? I stand by that. Non-alcoholic beers should just be canceled. You know. Should we get to our first ad? You want to do our first ad?
I think
Epolight?
so. You made me
Are you
choke on the
okay? Are you
ice.
dying?
I
You're
blocked
Yeah,
fucking
you made me
dying.
actually choke on ice.
All right.
The
So,
911 button.
once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to our paid sponsors of the evening. So, as you know, if you've been to the show before, our sponsors are how we keep the alcohol coming. They pay for the set. They pay for Epolight's electric bill.
Yeah, sure.
Epolight used to work for this company, actually, right?
Oh, oh yeah, package grabbers. That
Big or small, we'll handle your package with care.
hell no.
yeah. So I mean, you know the old question, what brown can do for you? I mean, I love a little brown in my life. Hey, Sadie. But you know, in this particular case, it's what I can do for them. You know, like because I worked for them, I would, you know, grab and caress the package from their loving home, take it to wherever they need it, and put it in my big old truck, drive it wherever need be, and enjoy it. I mean, the uniforms were a little bit risque. I mean, because like this is definitely not the
I
corporate
mean,
uniform.
that definitely looks risque right there.
I mean,
That's
honestly, like they had me wear like booty shorts, fence net stockings, halter top, and everything. And I mean, it was okay, but I mean, but you know, don't worry. If you have a small package, a large package, hey, maybe even a no package, that's okay. Okay, we will deliver envelopes as well. So, we
true,
here
you
at
know?
Package Grabbers, we do not discriminate, okay? So
It's an
don't feel
all-inclusive
afraid.
service.
It really is. It really is. And don't worry, it will not be shaken or you know, handled in an improper way.
You won't have your package broken. You know, we take care of it.
No. Yes, you know, and if it's like a nice, you know,
How
flashlight.
long did you work for them again before you became a bartender?
Well, honestly, I still freelance from time to time if I have to. You know, you know, well, you go to the bars nowadays and you can easily find, you know, people who need the service of an experienced package grabber associate. So, you know, it's nice, but you know, it was weird because like I was at the bar one time and I was trying to deliver the package and then they were trying to deliver me a package and I'm like, oh my gosh, like you work at the same company. That's great. That is great. I had no idea. Such a small world, such a small world.
A small world. Alrighty,
Well-
ladies and gentlemen. If you want to sign up for that service, the package grabbers, go to packagegrabbers.com. Go ahead. Yeah, it's a great service. You know, if you have anything to ship overseas, they do overseas. They do local. You know, whatever you want to do. Packagegrabbers.com. All right, so we're gonna bring out our guest for the evening. You know them as the admins on Campfire. We're bringing out Jynx and Yunji from the Yunjiverse.
Right.
Come on down.
You get a free car.
And this is a 21 plus event, so if you know anybody who's not 21 here, please feel free to tell
Message me,
our
I'll kick 'em right
moderators.
Message
kick
them
their
and
ass
we'll
out.
kick them out.
I know every time I see somebody using the standard uniform, I just think like Jack over there. I always wonder if they're
Hello guys,
fresh
how
off
you
the
guys
boat
doing?
16.
Good.
Doing good.
How are you guys?
Good.
How's the
Fantastic.
audience?
Good.
Feeling good?
How
out
are
there?
you? Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
ask
that's what I'm
about the
talking about.
audience usually. We never
try.
really talk to them much.
Well, I do.
Jinx, as you know, he's a
Your cousin's here.
Jinx is
Hello.
a
Sorry, I'm just like I'm so easily amused. I'm just like, ooh, colors. Ooh, oh my gosh, what's this? What's that? What's this person in the audience? Oh my god, it's my cousin.
Oh.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, the admins here usually don't display as much qualities of ADHD as you do now, but Jynx over here is the captain of Dwayne the Rock. You can see him usually on there. If you don't know what Dwayne the Rock is, it's pictured here. Actually, somewhere. Yep, next to there.
Wait,
Right
I
there.
have a quick joke about the Rock. You guys ready for it?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, here we go.
Uh-oh.
What does the Rock do when he has to go to the bathroom? He Dwayne's his Johnson. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone.
I thought she said rack. I got excited for a second. I was like, oh.
I wasn't expecting
No.
Thank you very much.
You're like
I'm here all
zipping
night.
all around
Thank
the
you.
room, man.
That's like a dad joke, but like an 18-plus dad joke.
It's a mom joke.
Yeah.
Really?
All right, Jinx.
Alrighty, good
So
times.
we had some trouble getting you on our show. I tried to get you last time, and you
No.
I think your exact words were.
No.
He's still on the fence with
Shit! Powers don't work. No, my powers don't work here. Crap.
Did he try and... Did Doge try and tell you about the casting couch? Like, it's not that kind of... This is a comfortable
Okay,
show.
so
Like
what happened? So what happened here is he invited me to come onto the show, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds great. Let me ask the wife. Maybe she wants to come along. He's like, yeah. And then I overhear them talking about the casting couch and how they need to have it cleaned about 700 times.
Yes.
And I'm trying to think here. I'm going, clean. What? They need to vacuum it. And then the details came out.
Though they came out. The details. The details.
The details.
the very, very evil details.
Oh.
Somebody puke on the couch?
No.
Course.
Yes.
Sure they did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
yes.
do that.
That sounds great.
You could say that. We'll call it that.
Yeah.
I wish I could pull a picture up because Doge sent me a picture that said "Taste the Rainbow." So.
Oh my.
What?
That was like, I ever tell you I was in a gay drive-by when I lived in Fort Lauderdale? I kid you not. Oh my gosh, I was involved in a drive-by. Like, this car starts creeping up, and I was in like South Beach, Miami, which, like, I actually live like 5 minutes away from the neighborhood in Fort Lauderdale, so I didn't expect that in Miami. Like, I would have more expected a real drive-by. But I come back, and this car slows down. It has like 4 people in it. They were rocking the rainbow flag, and all of a sudden they rolled down the window, and one was like, "Hey, do you have directions to this?" No, they start throwing freaking Skittles at me. I'm like, "Taste the rainbow, bitch!" I'm like, "Take the fuck off!" I'm like, "What? This is some bullshit." They missed my mouth. I was like, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it was fun, but
we'll get to the.
Isn't that normal?
I don't know. For Fort Lauderdale, but not Miami. Like
for Fort Lauderdale, it is. So, Jinx, and how long have you guys been using Altspace, like altogether? Not just as admins, but
don't say it like that. Using Altspace, like
Oh my!
He's been on here longer than me, actually.
I've been here for almost 4 years.
Yeah.
That sounds like me and some of my boyfriends. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Eat, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I'm living with this guy now. I mean, this is back in the day. This is back in the day.
So when did you become an admin?
For me, it was about 3.5 months ago, something like that.
Yeah, but he's been like here for a long time, but just
Yeah.
in the darkness.
Watch
He
it.
actually used Altspace. So I don't know if any of you guys were here before Altspace was acquired by Microsoft, but he started his journey before all that stuff happened and was like, "Oh my gosh, this place is so amazing, but they're shutting down, and oh no, what are we gonna do?" And so, he's like, "Man, I found this amazing community, and I love the people that are here, and I'm just so sad because it's going away." And so, everybody at that time, ran off to other platforms, and so did he, because we thought it wasn't there. But
Right.
I was looking for a job maybe like 3 years ago,
Hey guys.
and I
Am I?
I was looking through all sorts of virtual reality platforms because I was actually doing live shows for what was it? High Fidelity. That's what it was. I did some paid shows for High Fidelity. I was working with like Philip Rosedale and some other musicians who were part of that program. And before that, I was in graduate school. But anyways, that's beside the point. So I see that
Nice.
Altspace has this opening for a position, and it was like anything you want. And I said, wow, this is really cool.
Ooh.
Because
I like those
Jynx
offers.
was already saying like how amazing Altspace is, and then he sees this thing and he goes, well, you should just fly because you don't know what's happening. I was like, okay. So I did. So it's actually, you can actually
Cool.
thank Jynx for the reason for why I'm here.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Jinx, he's just a big lovable guy. He tries not to show it much, but he's just full of emotion.
I like to pretend I'm the smart one, but he's actually the smarter one. I do have to say.
What you sucking up for?
I'm not talking about it. Fine, you stupid. Yes, you see, I said it.
Thank you, that's better. I'm stupid.
If you want to see the
Finally,
after party,
Jesus
they will be
Christ.
streaming later tonight.
Yeah.
All right, we forgot
Stay
to.
after the show
So
if you want to see a fist fight.
We're going to open up the raise hand option. If at any point you guys want to ask Jinx, Yunji, or any of us a question, you can do that. It could be any question in the world. Could be any random question.
I'm gonna go ahead and butt in. You know what I'm gonna ask? I ask everybody this who comes on the show. What are your thoughts on robots and AI? Do you think they'll be the end of humanity? Why or why not?
Robots are scary, bitch.
You want to go first?
You can go
like
first.
her.
That's not scary.
So, as far as robots and AI goes, it's a complicated subject when you actually think about it because of all the different parallels that can occur based on whether people actually program it for one way or not, or whether they do gain AI at some point, etc., etc. It really doesn't matter because right now, not a single person can sit here and say, I know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow. Not a single person can even say, I know exactly what's going to happen in an hour. They can only guesstimate on it.
Guilty.
So as far as like the AI and the future of the robots and all this other stuff that everybody is worried about, I don't see any problem with it right now at all because there's really nothing we know as far as what could happen or what couldn't happen. So it's far too early to judge just what the results might be.
And judging is not good, people. You don't know how that robot's lived before that moment in time, okay? They might have had to do things that they're not proud of, okay? On that assembly line, okay?
I've always maintained the thought that, you know what, my alarm can't even wake me up at the goddamn right time.
See?
I'm not I'm not hopeful for its future.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
remember in the 2000s, there was this whole thing called the Y2K. Anybody remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. The comics.
Yeah. Freaking Y2K, like everyone was freaking out that their like toaster was gonna suddenly come to life and like turn on them and kill them in their sleep,
Well, some
and
people had to
obviously
worry
it
about
didn't
that.
happen,
Wait, hold on. We weren't supposed to do that?
I mean, have you ever seen the movie A Little Toaster That Could? Like, that thing was scary.
Shit.
Like,
that's a horror movie.
I mean, that's...
I don't know. I guess I've just always been under the belief that, if you can imagine it, likely it can happen. But just because something bad can happen, it doesn't mean that you throw the baby out with the bathwater. Because there's a lot of good things that can happen too. You know what I mean?
I don't think I've ever heard that one before.
I feel like that expression comes in like it comes from like it comes from like an experience someone had.
Okay, so we have a question from Aggie Baby.
Ooh,
You are
okay.
on. We got XL 2020 and then the vengeful one after that. So let's get to Aggie. Give us your question, honey.
So it doesn't have to do anything of that. It has to do with drinks.
Now we're
Thanksgiving's coming
talking.
up, as you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been really like trying to buy wines, but the thing is like I never get the right wine, and I'm looking for a sweet wine that tastes like actually grape juice, because there was this date that I drank some and it tastes like grape juice, but it got me fucked up. So I'm
Now
trying
we're
to look for
talking.
something that is
I like her. I knew I
I'm
liked
trying to
her.
look for something that gets me to like that. Like, so if you guys know any sweet
I
wine
would try
that
a
is
Riesling.
tolerable.
I would try a Riesling because it's kind of a sweeter white wine.
Wait, what's
It'd
the name?
probably
I
be-
gotta put on my phone so I don't forget that.
I would just look for a different Riesling or something along those
You know
lines,
what?
'cause that's more of a sweeter style of
I
white
wouldn't
wine.
bother with
and
wine.
no,
You know what?
Because I
what
get
I
some
do is
dry ones. Dry ones makes my
yeah, you
lips
don't want dry.
stuck to
I
my
mean,
teeth.
that dang girl, you got some thick ass freaking wine. I mean, she
I
drank
was
some
sad that
Whipple.
she's dry as fuck.
no. Here's what you do. You go out. You buy the cheapest, most
No, you
awful.
don't listen to him. I'm the bartender.
I'm trying to get
Yourself
some
a Riesling, honey.
Wait. You buy
Get
the
the
cheapest.
Riesling.
You buy the cheapest, most awful vodka you can get your hands on, and you buy some cranberry juice, and you're set. You don't
That shit's
need.
nasty.
See, Doge, she's a sophisticated lady, okay? White wine, Riesling.
I'm trying to get
Enjoy it,
something
lovey.
that's like good and gonna get me lit.
What about you, Jinx? You
What?
seem like a sophisticated gentleman. You know any good wines?
Russian Kuvi.
Ew.
Oh,
That sounds
she sounds
fancy.
hot.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's got that fruity note that you're looking for, that grape
Ooh.
flavor that you're wanting, but at the same
What?
time, it pairs perfectly with fowls. So, turkeys, pheasants,
He's turning me on.
geese. I mean, it's
Mm.
well.
I
I
mean-
mean, you know, we can always talk more about
Well,
that
are we
in the
talking about
casting room if you
wine?
want. You know.
If you're talking about Russian Kuvi, it likes it foul and it's a little fruity. Like,
See, you're getting the
you
idea.
had
This is
me.
what she was asking about.
I mean,
This is what she
honestly,
wanted.
like, look, you know, I don't discriminate in my affections, okay? Hard centers, short centers, you know, like
Nice.
candy in all the boxes. I got it.
you.
It'll
I
align
got
your
you.
chakras.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
see,
well.
that too.
Oh yeah, well.
Ayo, papi, mommy, Junior,
So I
whatever.
have my own personal question I gotta ask people on every show. What is one of your most embarrassing moments that you've had while drunk? Like,
And
have
why
you
we're
had
thinking
any
of
like?
that? Okay, go ahead, finish it. I'm just gonna give a shout. I don't want the people on the thing where they're thinking about that. So Zell, you're next, and then Vengeful for the question. So don't
Okay, yeah.
unraise your hand.
Oh shit, I'm back.
You want
You
to
know,
go, Yunji?
sadly, I don't think I've ever had an embarrassing moment with it, but
Oof.
She's
I
just too
did
embarrassed
shock
to say.
myself. No, you don't understand. So I did shock myself though the first time I ever had a drink, and that was when I was still, in college, and we finished this amazing production because I used to do theater. And so, everybody gathers together after the big production. They're like, "Yay, we did it!" And
Yeah.
because I had just turned 21, like they were also celebrating my birthday. And so as a result, they got me this giant thing of vodka. And then they also got me this, what was it? It was some sort of like chocolate liquor of some sort. So we had like a whole bunch of that. But everything together, we decided that we're going to play Wii Sports
Ooh,
and
I
Wii
love
Bowling.
Godiva.
And everybody was like,
Yeah.
she never loses at Wii Bowling. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And so,
She's
they tried to see how long it would take before I would lose a game to any of them. My scores got better. In fact, it got so good that I had a perfect score. I have never been able to get a
Wow.
perfect score again after
Nice.
that night. So I don't know what happened, but I couldn't sleep and my heart was like racing. It just made no sense to me, and I felt so weird. So that's my weird story about that. But I don't actually remember having like a bad experience, but it could also just be that I don't remember it. So
That's what we're trying to remember.
What about you, Jynx? You probably have something.
Oh God, mine was nowhere near as exciting. No, it's just.
I was just
I'm trying to remember what I can.
I feel like you're the kind of guy who gets drunk and then just shits on the White House lawn.
You know, I plead the fifth, but no, I think God, from what I can remember, we were playing Axis and Allies, me and my buddies. We're playing Axis and Allies for a little while. Next thing you know, the girls came over, and they had brought the booze.
Oh yeah, and the boobs. I like that. If they did, I mean
that too. But you know, I remember specifically doing what we called ninja shots.
Doing it too,
and that was my buddy.
Ninja, go ninja, go.
Exactly.
Go ninja, go.
And my buddy and I were in the back. He was mixing up some music, and I was fiddling with the guitar for him to help him get the sounds recorded. And then just every few seconds, he was like ninja shot, and we would just sneak our way past everybody to try to take a shot of Jose Cuervo, only to come back not realizing that they were staring at us the entire damn time. So you can imagine we were already out there, and the only thing I remember is waking up the next morning. My buddy's to the right of me on my bed, and he's holding a bottle of Jose, and I'm holding a bottle of freaking Smirnoff, and we're just waking up.
Nice.
And that was the end of it.
It was a fun story. Tuning your guitar G-strings.
I had something similar, right? I don't remember it quite really, but I remember doing shots with a buddy of mine. And I was like something like 12 shots in of tequila, and this is why I don't drink tequila anymore. It makes me feel so fucking sick. Like the smell of tequila now just makes me like want to vomit.
Yeah.
But we were 12 shots into tequila, and then we had some mixed drinks because we were planning on just blacking out that night, I guess. But at some point, I wake up the next morning. And I'm not in my room. I'm somewhere outside. Like I have like this patio space. So like I'm somewhere outside in my patio space, in my boxers, missing my pants. I have really have no clue where my pants ended up. But I was just
Well, that's obvious because you passed no pants o'clock and therefore you had no pants. Duh.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, no pants o'clock.
So we have Excel 2020.
If you have pants on still after no pants o'clock, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
All right.
Excel 2020. What's your question?
What's your question?
And
I love you, Jynx.
Oh my God!
At least she just came in here to tell him I love her.
Awesome.
Oh, that's a buddy right there.
And Jägermeister's a really good party drink. It gets the party started.
Jägermeister.
There you go.
You know what? Something
many good nights on Jaeger.
They'll fuck you up. It's they do it here. So I live in the UK currently. They do like 2-pound pitchers of freaking vodka and Red Bull. It's a pitcher, a fucking pitcher of Red Bull and vodka. You know, you'll probably die.
So
anyway,
is there a cocktail you can make from Jaeger?
A cocktail with
Jaeger bombs. You know, like it's just essentially what beer and Jaeger and just Guinness and Jaeger, kick that shit back.
Any cocktails with Jaeger in your bar? Are there any cocktails with Jaeger?
Outside of Jaeger bombs, shit like that, and like was it? I don't know. We don't do it there. Like fuck.
If you ever go to a boring party, just go down the store down the road, get a Jaeger, a bottle of Jaeger, And
I mean, it should taste so bad as it is. Just kick it back and get there quick. You know, like that's my philosophy with Jaeger.
It tastes like black. I actually like black licorice. I think I like that taste.
I mean, well, here's the thing with Jaeger. It was actually made as like a cure-all tonic back in the day. And they're like, the only reason people feel better from this shit is because they're fucking plastered afterwards. You know, like, oh my gosh, my mom died. I don't give a fuck. I'm plastered. You know, like, oh my gosh, I'm passed out with the flu. Oh, I don't give a shit. I'm fucked up on Jaeger. Like, this is some good cure-all shit. All right, Vengeful. We have Vengeful.
Let's get Vengeful over here.
Vince, what's your question? Good to see you here, by the way, my friends.
Have you ever made any weird drinks? I heard of a drink called the Pink Panties. That don't sound manly.
Well, no. See,
can I have a pink panty?
Well, honestly, the thing with a drink like that is like the manly part comes later after she has 3 or 4 of them. You know what I mean? Like that's, you know, like, I mean, usually, it's like your date, you know, but you know, and it's consensual. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, I've dabbled in making my own like weird drinks.
So you don't order that at the bar, then?
People have ordered a whole mess of slew of stuff. My signature drink was the cab ride home and the DUI, and that would get people
Sex
there.
on the beach.
That's not. I mean, sex on the beach.
Beer you throwing all the time?
Apparently, it's Guinness non-alcoholic. That's why we keep throwing
non-alcoholic Guinness.
it.
Yeah, we're throwing
so this is near beer.
I gotta say, J-Bones, it's good to see you back, buddy. I don't know where the heck you've been. Good to fucking see you. All right.
Yeah. So, I used to make weird drinks all the time. I used to make one where it was, so these would be drinks I would make in a fucking pinch where I needed a cocktail-less kind of thing, but I didn't want to like down straight, like vodka or something, because back when I was a bit younger, all I had on me was like really hard spirits like vodka or gin or like, you know. So I usually use a mixer. So I used to get whatever I had that was like cold in the fridge at the time. Could be a juice, could be Coke, could be like so I used to get Coke with like about 2 parts gin and I just threw anything in there. So I used to make weird fucking drinks all the time. What about you, Jynx?
So what did you call those drinks that you made?
Shit.
Yeah.
I made a drink called The Captain Ate My Cherry, and the Captain ate my cherry on the beach. So, I mean, they were tasty. You know, I used to put like a maraschino cherry on the bottom, and one dirty broad came in, and I'm like, no, you can't have the cherry one. I'm sorry.
I used to make a
she was
drink
my
called
best friend at the time, but I'm like, no, I used
to make a drink called Hospital Bill, which was like an adios motherfucker.
Hospital Bill.
Except, yeah.
Oh damn.
It's like an adios motherfucker, except you light it on fire and try to burn your tongue on it. So that was.
So I guess you end up in the hospital, I guess.
Right?
Yeah, Jynx, do you have any weird drinks you
Thanks
concocted?
for the question, Vengeful.
I have never. I am not a person who likes to mix drinks.
Wait,
I'm the.
Wait, but hold on a second. What about the thing your
I
father used
did.
to...
I did make that, even though that's. You have to make. I'm just gonna disclaimer if you're under the age. Anyways,
you shouldn't be here.
Yeah. So I have to make my dad's drink because the pussies out there that can't fucking handle the drink need it watered down. So, basically it's spiritus mixed with any type of syrup, be it strawberry, dark cherry syrup, just to cut it down. That's about the closest thing I get to mixing drinks for people. Otherwise, fuck no, it's straight up.
I don't think you guys realize what spiritus is, though.
No.
Like absinthe?
No, it's worse than absinthe.
Oh God.
How many proof is that?
It is 0.3% away from starting to evaporate before your eyes.
Yeah. Like
I
I
dated a guy like that, but I'm gonna tell you, his bank account was stacked bigger than my tits. Like it was.
There's literally no alcoholic drink out there that's like can beat it.
That's just to strip off like rust from metal, isn't it? You just pour that shit on there.
Oh yeah, no, definitely it can, yeah.
All right,
it easily can.
Do we have another question? Do we have another question though? Nope, we don't. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go into our next sponsor. You guys can chill out here.
And don't forget, we also have Mo Chef soon after for the dance segment.
Sure, soon after, Mo Chef's going to perform for us. So once again, for those of you who just came into the room or don't know, our sponsors are how we buy the alcohol, pay the rent. Epolight depends on them heavily. So
I'm between relationships right now.
Who is going to talk to you about Krazy Karen's boyfriend pillow rentals?
Oh, this one is my personal favorite, next to Surge Bot plushies, of course. Hello, everybody. Quick disclaimer, if you just came in and you're under 21, get the hell out. I'm Sergius, Master Bullshitter, and I'm here to bring you Krazy Karen's boyfriend pillow rentals. Are you fucking lonely? Can you not handle a relationship because you panic at the very thought of commitment? I know that feeling. So here we bring you Krazy Karen's boyfriend rentals. You've got yourself this nice pillow. It's like regular bed pillow with a plush arm that reaches around. Very simple, very that requires very little maintenance, unlike regular relationships or your own mental state. So what you do, you purchase one of these bad boys. It comes in many different races, and you could get many different build sizes. You get your pillow, wash it first because it may or may not have been used beforehand.
Oh my!
And then
Discount boyfriend pillows.
Yes. The used ones are certified, refurbished, and come with a discount. But when you get yours, you clean it. It comes out of the dryer. You've got a nice warm boyfriend to snuggle up to after when you're ready to go to bed without any of the baggage, yours or otherwise. And with COVID-19, you have to be social distancing anyway. You better not be going to see your fucking boyfriend. So you get one of these bad boys. You can pretend it's your actual boyfriend with the relationship you have to maintain. Plus, you use the promo code 5 o'clock somewhere. You'll get more, not just one, but 2 Krazy Karen's boyfriends, one of which you can send to your partner. If you are not male and they get this Krazy Karen boyfriend, they can pretend it's all good. Any questions?
I gotta be honest. I like the 2 for 1 deal. I like the 2. I like the 2 for 1 deal because that way you can get my favorite. You get a little bit of like the African skin tone, then you get like the Caucasian skin tone, and everything just seems to work out.
I like the blue skin tone myself.
Oh my gosh, you blue ball
$30 plus processing and handling. Look at my man over there.
All right, so go ahead, grab yourself one of those body pillows at KrazyKaren.com. Use the promo code. You could get yourself a decent deal.
I've heard a 6-pack before, but never a 3-pack. I don't know.
You get used to it.
I mean, about a 50-pack? Is that a thing?
Oh.
What about a 1,000-pack?
It's
just straight muscle.
I guess it's like straight centipede, man. She likes her centipede, man. We might have time for one more question. Scotty, you got our last question, and then we'll do whatever you want to.
We'll wrap it up a little bit, yeah. Scotty, go ahead.
Why is Trump going to win in 2024? Go.
Oh, no.
Why
I'm not drunk enough yet to even think about such a thing.
I don't believe he's going to.
He's probably going to die from like a McDonald's overdose, to be honest. But...
All right, better question. What is Trump gonna do over the next 4 years? What's the
Pout
plan?
and whine like a little
How's he gonna
bitch on
stay
a
in the
new
news?
network.
I feel I can see him do like an Alex Jones kind of podcast, and he's gonna be like, "They rigged the election." That's my Alex Jones impression.
Wrong.
By the
It's
way.
gonna be Russian porn. He's actually doing Russian.
All right, there you go. Thank you for your question.
He's doing the Russian P
Whoever
thing.
did that, excellent choice.
There you go. Anyway, so I did want to ask you at some point, Yunji, you used to host the Yunji verse on Saturdays. It was a great acoustic show where you played some music with everybody. I wanted to ask you about your songwriting process, or when you did that. What was that like, or did you make new songs every every so often, or what was that like?
I mean, man, that's such a loaded question because when it comes to songwriting, like some days you have the inspiration and some days you don't. But even when you don't have the inspiration, you just kind of have to pick yourself up and like get yourself to hash out a couple chords and, write out the crap so that the good stuff can come later. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have an art practice, this goes for anything in life. Like if you don't set yourself on a regimented schedule for when you want to build something or make something or be creative about something, you can't call yourself an expert in that thing. Like if you don't make art, you can't call yourself an artist. If you don't write, you can't call yourself a writer. So if you're sitting there not doing something for 6 months, you can't look back on yourself and say, yeah, I was a writer for the last 6 months. Like, no, you weren't, because you weren't doing anything and you weren't trying, So really it's just about like telling yourself, even just for 5 minutes. I had someone do this once where they were saying, I have such intense writer's block, I have such an intense issue with like getting anything out. And the best advice was actually given to me by what was it, Beck? So do you guys know the musician Beck?
Yeah.
Well, his mom. So I actually used to have conversations with his mom, by the name of Bibby Hansen. Bibby's like an amazing artist and a wonderful just woman and just like powerful person in the industry altogether. But her advice to me, and I hope that this will ring true for you too, is that even if just for 5 minutes a day, you tell yourself, even if it's for 1 minute, just give yourself the 1 minute to write something down, leave it, come back to it tomorrow. Because you have the time. If you have the time in the day to go take a poop, you have time to take 1 minute out of your day to write something down. And then you might find that 1 minute that you took to do something might give you the inspiration to keep doing it. And you might sit there after the 1 minute going, oh, I like this. And then you might see that you take 5 minutes. And then that 5 minutes turns into 10 and then 30 and then, so on and so forth. So, just give yourself the time every day. Don't judge yourself. Just blah it all out because you can always edit it later. It's not life or death, right? So hopefully that helps with anybody's creative process because I know that helped me out a lot. And I still I will admit it's not easy. It's way easier said than done. But, it's just do it. And I have to tell myself that too. Like just do it and then you'll get it done.
Just do it!
Just do it!
Nothing's impossible!
Wait, I need the hand with this too.
Maybe,
just
do
it!
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it!
So, on the topic of just doing things, Jynx, when are you gonna write that campaign for the rock group?
The campaign is written.
Oh, sweet, nice. Okay.
Campaign is written.
All right, Jynx, do you have any last words for our audience over here? They're getting kind of antsy.
See y'all in a couple days. No, I don't fucking know.
There you go.
It's our day off for those of you who don't know, if you're wondering why we're here.
No.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're always having fun, and even in these times right now where you're thinking like, life is shit, just remember it's really not shit as long as you're here.
There you go.
Any final words?
Yunji?
My final words is keep on keeping on, and everybody farts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
And wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah,
6
that's
feet.
right. Wash your
Wash
hands,
your hands.
everyone.
6 feet.
Yeah,
6
don't
feet.
forget to wash your hands.
Shit.
Wash your hands, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Wash your hands. 6 feet apart. Social distance.
Thank
Yes,
you,
thank you,
ladies
thank you.
and gentlemen, for coming to our show. A big thank you and round of emojis for Yunji and Jynx taking time out of their day coming up on here. And in just a minute now, we're going to bring in Not on my show, goddammit.
Take it.
All right. All right. So
Take it like you did last night.
God. All right. And thank you guys so much for coming. Right now, we're going to bring up Moshef, who's going to perform for us.
Where'd that go?
Moshef, if you want to come up on stage, put yourself on megaphone and take the stage over there, man.
Can everybody hear me clearly?
Oh, he needs megaphone.
Are you on megaphone?
Megaphone. Let's see how I do that. Okay, host tools.
Yes.
Let's see the megaphone.
All right. Is it better?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it?
Awesome.
Sweet.
Okay, if I could do a mic check really quick, I just want to know if everyone can hear the background music. If not, then I'll just do it without it.
If not, what we can do is we can also open up the stage so everyone can get close. But do not get on the stage with Moshef or I will kick your ass off. So I'm just going to throw that out there.
So can you guys hear the background music?
We cannot.
No.
Okay, well, I can hear it, so I guess I'm just going to go.
There we go.
We can hear it now. We hear it now.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Okay.
Come on up, guys. Come on up. Get close. Get close.
I wrote this song earlier today, but since I can't see it and I've been drinking so much in real life,
now we're talking.
I think I'll remember the hook and the rest I'll just go from the top. But it's called All I Want Is You. And really, here we go. I'm not even going to fucking explain it because I'm drunk. Let's go.
Just do it, dude.
All I want is you. All I want is you. You listening? All I want is you and what I had for you. Right now I'm so mad at you, and all I want is you. All I want is you. All I want is you. Yeah. It's the second time since you broke my heart, and it's the second time since we've been apart. Should be your crime or maybe your art. Rembrandt, Picasso, Basquiat. I want the same old loving, maybe the same old bugging, maybe the same old bread from the same old oven. I call you, your phone rings, but you just don't answer. You won't answer. Am I just a cancer? Something you cut out? Do we need to chill or do you need space? I'm sending you my love and all your God's grace. I wanna share your space. I'm hoping to see your face. I wish that I could make it better. You know my life, girl. I'm getting right. I'm living trife, girl, but I'm being brand new so I could be up in your world. Cause all I want is you, and what I wanna do is be close to you, so close to you. Is you. All I want is you. All I want is you. You. I know we said some nasty and some mean things, but I lost my breath every time the telephone rings. I look for you, I seek your energy, but you're more than a friend of me. Why should we be enemies? An adversary ain't the thing I need. I get my heart and any organ for you to see. This don't have to be. I'm feeling wrong and so wrong, but every time I'm trying to get stronger and stronger. Can you leave me home? I'm all alone, losing in my zone. I'm on my phone, baby girl, don't leave me alone. I ain't trying to do this by myself now. Problems on the shelf now. I'm moving like a bomber and I'm stealth now. But you, all I need is you. All I want is you. All I want is you. All I need is you. 'Cause all I need is you. All I want is you. You. I fucked up one time in my life. I pray to God like Jesus Christ. I'm on the cross, I'm never lost. For example, I'm seeing your heart. I promise never to trample. It's a sample for the days that's gone. Me and you are a phenomenon. It is the day I see the people in the crowd and they waving, misbehaving. I know I need some saving, but you, girl, I need you in my life. I'm thinking one day maybe I'll make you my wife. I know that one day I will be better. I'm spinning and slicing and spinning with the cheddar. Huh. I'm trying to be more than I can be. I'm trying to see more than I can see. But it's you that I need in my life. I said before that I want to make you my wife, girl. But you, all I need is you. All I want is you. All I want, all I need, all I need, all I want, girl. I'm trying to be better than I ever was before. I adore me more. Baby, 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 you. All I want is you. All I need is you. You. Yeah. Thank you. Woo!
All right.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
That was great.
I don't know if we had time for one more, but if
Heck yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah, we go for it.
Do it.
Okay. And this one, I need a moment. Let me just take a drink real quick.
Take your time, boss.
Oh yeah. Go for it.
All right, and let me find the track.
So you never told us what you're drinking tonight.
Oh, as usual, I drank let me look at the name. Kettle One vodka, and I drank 1800 tequila, and I like to mix that all with some red wine.
Oh,
And sometimes sometimes marijuana, but not tonight.
No problem.
But this next one is called I Learned. And it's probably a little slower. So if you're in love, man, fuck it. Here we go. I'm tired of explaining shit.
Just hit us.
Oh, wait, there's a commercial. I've got it on. There's a 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, here we go. Okay. I've learned that they don't know much about us. All they know is what they hear. So let them discuss, but we won't fear. Through the pain and the hurt, the heartache no longer's hurt. I've learned all they know is what they hear. I've learned let them discuss, but we won't fear. I've learned to love you like I love me. I've learned to see what you see. They think it's impossible. Huh. We know that it's possible to jump over the obstacles, pay them no mind, no time to lead the blind. It's best that we leave them behind. Ain't no blocking our shine. We locking low and we recline. I climb the ladder right to your heart. Win the race right from the start. But what they thought is to blame it on the head but not the heart, because they never been taught though. It's a fight that we stand true when we fought though. Hey, yo, I'm trying to make it to be everything that you need me to be, and you'll see, because I'm learning a lesson and a blessing in time. And all I'm trying to do is get deep up in your mind, and I'll find a way to your heart, just like you thought from the start, baby. And I've learned that all they know is what they hear. I've learned, let them discuss, but we won't fear. Trouble or pain or hurt, heartache no longer hurts. I love you today, tomorrow won't change, and this was words. Life ain't easy, being grown. I was out here on my own. I thought I needed time alone. Lost in the zone, in the maze, so days from spinning the cyclone. Stability, tranquility, all in my grasp. But I was such an ass, all I had to do was ask. As I grow, I'm learning to better of the task. Love ain't gone, and love ain't a game. The people ain't with a poker face. Don't be a joker or ace. Remain upward pace in the world a lowercase. I'm not perfection, but I'm learning a lesson. Cause everything they do to me is just a blessing. This is my confession and being so cold. Cause all I wanna do is be true to you. And I'm learning, cause I'm learning. These feelings, they keep on burning. Every moment of time with you, I'm learning. I learn. They
kind of like this version.
just what to think. I learn.
Really rap.
They don't know us very well, and I've learned that there's things to say myself. I wanna be this thing hot forever. I don't even care. Baby, I learned to be everything you.
Does he hear himself?
No, he can't hear himself.
Okay.
I learned, baby, yeah, I learned everything I need to be. So we could be you and me, baby, yeah, I learned.
Oh, thank you. Oh, no,
Everyone give it up for Mo Chef. Thank you so much for
Your
coming
mic
on
was
our show
cutting
and
out
performing.
there
Appreciate it.
at the end, but that was
Guys, you
great.
can find us on YouTube. Check us out